I'm back with some more Bannerlord, and today I'm going to be taking a look at a mod requested by Benjamin. Do you have any mods that you want me to check out? Just leave a suggestion in the comments below and I'll get around to it. But this mod adds religion to the game. And you know what? For a game set in the Middle Ages, it needs religions. I mean, religions played such a big part throughout history. I'm surprised religion isn't implemented in the base game in some sort of way, because I don't think Warband really had any religions either. I think Viking Conquest touched on a little bit of Christianity and like Norse, but the base game I don't think it had any. But enough of my rambling. Let's jump in the game and see what the mod adds. So we're in the game now, and you can see there are 9 different religions that have been added to the game. They're not obviously. I think the creator wanted to avoid using real life religions. You don't want to bring up that debate and go down that route, so they've come up with the custom 9. They're loosely based on real life ones. You click on each religion, it'll tell you, gives you a good description about the religion, or a bit of a background towards it. It tells you a temple, a priest. I'm not too sure. So in cities where this religion would be the main religion, you can actually go into the settlement and view a temple, which I'll take a look at later in the video. But you have a priest. I'm not too sure the relevance of the priest. And you also have tolerated religions. So actually, some religions will actually, well, tolerate you. Not all religions hate each other in this. And then you'll get stuff like, so this religion, for example, Sea Raiders follow it. You have, so there's, I believe, 4 of this 9, or maybe 5 of the 9 are proper religions. It's usually the ones with temples. So the first one has a temple. Second one has a temple. Third one has a temple. Fourth one has a temple. And I believe that's... Oh, this one also has a temple. So I think the ones with temples are religions you can actually have in game, and the ones without temples are sub religions held by like forest bandits or sea raiders, those sorts of ones. So we'll take a look at my character now. Excuse the name. I mean, I just left as random name. But you'll see we have this religion. So what affects your starting religion is what culture you pick at the start of the game. I picked Empire culture. See? And that's the religion we get given as a base one. You'll also notice you have a devotion level. So if your devotion becomes too low, you become sort of like a sin. It's sort of like a sinner sort of thing. If your devotion's too high, you become like a fanatic, a religious fanatic. And there's like a sweet spot where you're just faithful towards your devotion. So you might be wondering, what impact does this have on the game? Sadly, at the moment, the only impact I can see from the religion is, well, the devotion sort of stuff, is when you interact with people. If you interact with someone of a different religion that you don't tolerate, it'll impact your relationship just because you're devoted to a religion that's not compatible with theirs. If you talk to someone who tolerates your religion, then you might get a slight relationship boost. And if you talk to someone who's devoted to the same religion, you get a bigger relationship boost. So we're in a city now. You take a look, you have this new symbol in the top left. If you take a look, it'll actually show you the religion of that town. So you can see which religion is the population heavily follow and which religions aren't really tolerated. And how this impacts is if one faction was to go to war with another one with incompatible religions, and they take a castle belonging to that other faction, then there's a good chance you can get rebellions and stuff because the population is more likely to rebel due to the difference in religion. So I think the intention with that, it actually stops factions from just being steamrolled on the map, because when you take other people's land, there's a high chance of rebellions which slow you down from conquering everyone and wiping people out, which could make your game last a bit longer, which is nice. You also notice in towns now, we have a temple district, and you can enter the temple and you're given some choices. You can make a donation. This will improve your devotion to them. Sacrifice some animals. Or give some resources. And you'll notice the two that we can actually enter is this, which is the main religion, which is the one we belong to, and the one it tolerated has a temple. No other religion in this city will have a temple because they don't worship them and won't tolerate any. You'll notice as well the choices are different. So I'm assuming this religion doesn't believe in animal sacrifice. And you'll notice it's more about throwing a feast. Whereas this one's more throw a fire sort of thing, sacrifice animals. So here, I've gone to a Botanian city, and you'll notice religion heavily flipped. They actually despise us the most. If we go to the temple district here, we've got like a sacred oak grove, sacrifice some animals again, sort of more to do with that religion. Horses, hogs. So you can see there's a bit of variety between the religions, like mix it up a little bit and be a bit more authentic towards that religion. And then if you're devoted to your religion, just a minor thing that this adds in, and I thought it's a nice little touch. But essentially, you can introduce yourself. You have a new choice in the beginning when you introduce yourself to reference your religion. So may the light of the Creator be with you. This dude despises our religion, and now he's pissed off that I just told him my religion. Which, I mean, it's not far off real life, really. Religion, eh? Where would we be without it? Who knows? Who knows? But that's just a quick look into the religion mod. I feel like this mod is more of a proof of concept to show you that religion can be put into the game. But obviously, it'd be nice to see. I'm not too sure how you'd be able to implement it, but it'd be nice to see sort of a second, kind of like something like Crusader Kings, where individual countries will fight each other. So, like, say you're in Britain, in Crusader Kings, Wales and England will fight each other, but then they're both Christians, and when pulled into a religious war, they'll like put aside their differences and fight for the religion. So maybe you could get some sort of like Crusader events or something triggering. It could trigger every so often that just, unite certain religions together and just start a religious war, which would be pretty interesting to see. Yeah, this is just a very simple mod at the moment. Adds some nice choices, adds a little bit of a mix into the game. As always, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe. As I said in the beginning, if there's any other mod you want me to check out, just leave a recommendation. And until next time, see ya.